Welcome back, Miraculous fans, to another tier list with Harmony. And happy Miraculous Monday, everyone! And this is going to be Season 3 episodes. So, you know what's interesting about Season 3? Is I remember when it was coming out, and they were coming out in different order. Well, they didn't start that way. They just, I think, messed up after like episode 10 or something. Like, there was just, it went out of whack after that, I think, or something. Or maybe even after episode 15, I don't know. So, yeah, things were a little crazy. Like, I remember getting a spoiler because Party Crasher came out before Star Train. I'm like, that means Max got the Miraculous beforehand, and we don't even know how. So, like, there's a lot of crazy confusion there. But I am going to go through this, and I'm gonna tell you this now. There's gonna be barely any episodes that's gonna be exist or not so good. Honestly, I don't even think any of the episodes are gonna be there, unless I'm really feeling it. But I feel like each episode had something crucial or important in it to make it not even go into that point. So, you know what? I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let's get started. So first one is Chameleon, which was definitely a posthumous episode. That was crazy, because Lila just really got on my nerves, and it was crazy. But yeah, that's definitely a posthumous episode. Oof. Next one is Weird Dad. Weird Dad was very interesting, but I'm gonna say I was so sad when the dad got akumatized, but it was like, Cat was about to find out that maybe Marinette was Ladybug, but it was like, biggest fan of Cat Noir. That was like the whole misunderstanding. But I did like the Akuma villain concept. It was like Beauty and the Beast, kind of like Beauty and the Beast, or like Locked in a Tower, Beast. Like, I kind of like that, and I'm definitely putting it as a good episode. I definitely would watch it again, because it was funny. I did like it, and Dad's such a protective dad. It was so sweet. All right, Chris Master. That was so weird, but yet it was I have to put that as an okay episode. It was, I can watch it once or twice, but I kind of remember what happens, and it wasn't so much memorable unless I want to see the key details that were in it. But yeah, we got to know that Nino has a little brother, which was kind of cute, but I don't know, the brother was just okay, I guess. But yeah, so next episode would be Backwater. I want to say it's an okay episode, but it was definitely better than, I think, Chris Master. I think I would watch that more than thing, and we got to know that Master Fu had a love interest, and it was just so sweet and deeply, and also him overreacting of, well, being sick, and also the letters getting mixed up now. Oh, yeah, Season 3 was a season where Marinette literally messed up, like akumatized 5 people. I remember the first 5 episodes with her accidentally akumatizing other people. I'm like, oh, come on, Marinette, you're literally not doing your job. I remember saying that out loud. Stormy Weather. Okay, this was all a recap, which definitely is an okay episode, but I'll probably just watch it once. Actually, to be fair, oh my goodness, this might be the first one I might put just exists. Because it exists to be there to give us a recap. And of course, just a little bit of hint. But yeah, it is still an okay episode, but for me, okay, I can't believe it, but this will definitely probably be the only one that goes and exists, because it was a recap, but it was okay. I definitely would watch it once, because it's just a recap of what happened literally in the past, Season 1, Season 2, and a little bit in Season 3. But yeah, just backstory kind of thing. Maestro. Now that, my friends, is a posthumous episode, and it goes past Chameleon for me. I loved it so much. More of the character, there wasn't that much character development, but for me, it's one of my favorite Akumas. And especially with Thomas Awestruck, I just loved how they were hinting it, and I felt his frustration, because I was also in kind of like the movie business. I know what it means. It feels like they don't even know what the director does. Like, some people don't actually understand that the director has the most important job, but people usually remember the animators, the actors, but not really the director who puts it all together, how makes things actually managed. The director literally directs everyone and makes sure that there's a movie coming or a TV show or anything. So like, that's the director's job. So yeah, very important. So this is definitely a posthumous video. If whoever disagrees, well, you're wrong. I loved it and I enjoyed it. And the 2D into the 3D, it was so fun. It was so enjoyable to watch. I would definitely watch it over and over again just because of the visuals. It's just beautiful and I loved it. Oh my freaking gosh, it's my favorite episode of season 3. We're already getting all these big ones right now. Oblivion. Oblivion was the awesomest one in season 3. I loved it. I loved it. And there, Denny's reveal, I think it was the loudest I've ever screamed, or silent screamed, because I was freaking out and I also switched hats. If you haven't seen that, please check it out on my YouTube channel, unless it's been taken down by copyrights. Not again. But oh my goodness, that was an episode. Oh my gosh, I love that. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And I remember saying, like, when they know their identities, it works, but they don't remember who they are. Oh, it was funny, but it was very big risk. But yes. Ooh, Silencer. I like that episode, and we got to know more about Luca and just like what a sweet guy he is, and because he had like, you know, his acclimatization was justified. Like, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, like, it was justified. It was definitely, I'm not gonna say a posthumous, but it was definitely a good episode. Definitely better than Wear That. I did enjoy it, and just Luca just being precious boy, precious boy. All right, Oni-chan. Oh my gosh, this was really testing our patience with Lila, and just and almost wanting Kagami to win. It was so funny. It was like, I want Kagami to win. So this is definitely a good episode. I think I liked it. I mean, I liked Wear That. It's a sweet, I like that episode, but I'm not saying I liked it better. Like, thing is, I put this equally, but I like them separately. Like, I like them in a different way. So like, I could almost not say like I like this one better than this, but just because Lila's like boiling my blood, just crazy. I'm like, oh, craziness. But yeah, Bakerix. Okay, Bakerix was an okay episode. It made me laugh because of the grandfather. Like, that's not how it's done. We should literally count how many times he says that line. It's crazy, but it was something enjoyable, and the ending was very sweet. Marinette giving his own father that present of bringing his dad home, or, you know, just grandfather. It was just, that was beautiful. That was kind of sweet. So way to go, Marinette, on that. Miraculous. Oh my gosh, Miraculous was an incredible episode. Definitely a posthumous episode. I almost even have to say better than Animaestro, but I like them in different ways. For this, like, Mairua came out, and also that is the first time when someone, a person, was cataclysmed. It was crazy. And this is one of the biggest theory proofs that that this episode is why Adrian is not a senti monster. Because, well, in the later episodes, like in Reflectall, or any kind of like senti monster that gets cataclysmed starts not to function really well, like a robot kind of thing, like not working. So that's not how Adrian was. He actually got cataclysmed in the ribs. He was a human being. So this is like my theory, or my evidence against it, that's one of the biggest like evidence that Adrian's not a senti monster. So that theory is out of there. Unless it does happen, then wow. Details need to be rechecked. But yeah, but definitely a high one, and just getting all the heroes out, and oh my goodness, Sabrina taking all the Miraculouses. No, that was intense. That was like, oh my gosh. And I definitely watch it again. And it had some definitely character development with Chloe, though I could tell she was slowly slipping away, but still like good strong character development there. So yay for Chloe. Next is Time Tagger. Our introduction to Bunnix. Now that was an interesting episode, and just getting to know Bunnix and just knowing how she works, and all that Alex is going to get the Miraculous. Coolio. Fun. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely say it's a good episode. And it was interesting to see the future, like the grown-up Adrian or Cat Noir and Ladybug. So that was very fun and interesting. So I'm definitely putting it as a good episode, but I'm just gonna put it as I think I liked Wear That. I enjoyed it better, but Time Tagger is something like, oh, I'd watch again just to re-see it or something like that. But it was still like, it got me like, whoo. But yeah. Gamer 2.0. I think I remember reacting to this, and it says like, I didn't miss the villain whatsoever. But that's where our kitty sacrificed himself again. He was very sacrificial. It's not healthy at all, Cat Noir. Not healthy at all. But it was still a good episode because we got to know more about Marinette and Ladybug, or as in like her daily schedule, and just like what's more her responsibility of life, and just like focusing. But yeah, but I did not miss it, but it's just the only thing that puts it. Actually, no, it's an okay episode. Not a good, it's an okay episode. The only reason why it would probably be good is because of the sacrifice of Cat Noir, but that's just the only reason. But to be fair, I think I liked it better than Backwater. So it's on the top of okay, so good for you, Gamer 2.0. Party Crasher. Oh my gosh, this was the episode that made me kind of mad that Max got the Miraculous and we didn't know how or what the episode of Star Train didn't release before Party Crasher did. So that was really not cool. Miraculous, not cool. But it was interesting to see Kim get the Miraculous, and literally that's how we wanted, or I really wanted Fu to give the Miraculous to people. He gave it to Kim, even though he knew that the Marinette and Adrian weren't there, or they needed help. So if it wasn't for Kim, like Kim saved the day and stuff. But oh my goodness! And of course they got the Max to join in as well. So it's like, oh, they needed Kim. But that was interesting, like the introduction of the Monkey Miraculous. That was really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna put it as definitely as a good episode, because I did enjoy it, though there was so much cringe. But I think I'm gonna put it, yeah, there. I'm gonna put it there. Yes. Okay, Puppeteer 2. Now when, I just remember seeing the first Puppeteer, I'm like, oh wait, there's no way they're gonna win. And when seeing Puppeteer 2, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna win this. Cause it's like, what? So where to put this is definitely a good episode. I think it's even better than Silencer. I think I was more like, my heart was like racing because of how close it was. And they're also like reflecting on them becoming akumatized villains. Like with Nino and Alia seeing themselves, I'm like, wow. It's really like, you know, kind of, interesting. Ikari goes in. Oh, when Kagami's mom gets akumatized, when she turns into a Trojan horse and eats her daughter. I remember that. Only thing I definitely remember about this episode, well, was that what I just said, but also that it's Kagami when she gets a Miraculous. And that's kind of like the only thing I kind of remember. I mean, I know there's more, but in that kind of case, that's what stood out. So I'm kind of putting it as an okay episode. I mean, it was interesting to learn about the powers, but for me it was still okay, but it's number one of the okay. It beats Game of Thrones by a long shot, but yes, so like, I would watch it, but I'm good watching it once or twice. Reflectall. I did not miss Julika's akumatized villain outfit kind of thing. I just really did not like it. But this goes into the good episode because Cat Noir and Ladybug switch Miraculous. I love that. I love that. But it's still in the back. It's still a good episode, but it's in the back. But that's the only reason, because of the switch and how they work together. I just love that. But what makes it go to the back is because it was a Reflectall. I really don't like that Akuma villain. Nothing against Julika, I just don't like that design. As I said in my tier 1, I'm like, it exists, or it's like not so good. I don't know. But nothing against Julika, it's just that. Desperada, oh my gosh, that was poor boy. That's when he got, the Snake Miraculous, or Sass Miraculous. Oh my gosh, poor boy, he did it. He said he's been doing it for months. I remember, that was painful. And even like the villain, like, oh my gosh, this is definitely a good episode, and it's up there. I'm gonna put it behind yeah, I'm gonna put it behind Puppeteer, but oh my gosh, that just broke my heart because of Adrian. Is this what I think it is? This is Ladybug. Oh my freaking gosh, this goes after Chameleon because of course Lila loves to boil my blood into anger. Oh my gosh. And that's when, of course, that was a good episode. And almost capturing Mayura and Hawkmoth actually going to save Mayura. That was a good episode. Mayura using a Senti monster to create Ladybug. Now that was a good trick, but that was good. To be honest, I think I may put this above Anime Store because I love the animation in that. Like, but this was like story-wise, and it's like, I don't even, no, would I even put it above Miraculous? That's a tough one. Would I put it above Miraculous? For some reason, I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put it there because I kind of see them equally, but which one would I choose? I would choose Ladybug. I think Ladybug was bigger hype than maybe Miraculous. I think. I would like to say, for me. I don't know about you guys. If you guys are different, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. So, yeah, that's that. Next is Star Train. That was so sweet, you know, introducing Max's mom and what she's interested, and how Max got the Miraculous, but, oh, and I think that's when, isn't that when Marinette actually, like, gets very tired and puts her head on Adrian's shoulder? I think that's that episode. Yeah, that's a sweet one, but to be honest, for me, it's still another episode that exists. Or should I put it as okay, but at the very back? No, actually, would I watch? Yeah, I think I would watch Star Train instead of Baker X. So yeah, it's coming up. Oh, even past Chris, but not Backwater. Backwater was more. So yeah, okay. It looks like it did. It didn't go to exist. It went to okay. Yes. All right. Next episode. Feast. When. Oof. That was an episode. We got backstory. We got Master Fu's identity revealed. I mean, in Backwater, Hawkmoth knew Master Fu's name, but not what he looked like. And this in Feast is when he found out. This is definitely a posthumous episode, even though like I felt like it was very reckless of Master Fu to take the Miraculouses, but even though like Marinette and Adrian came back and oh my goodness, Adrian wearing that banana costume, don't miss that, but definitely something I would watch again, and to be honest, I think I would watch it more than Ladybug. It's that kind of episode. Oblivion is still the hype for me, but this gives me backstory and just Master Fu being found out by Hawkmoth. That's oof. Call me Buster. Who are you gonna call? Call me Buster. This episode was a good one. But I'm gonna say it's okay. But it's definitely better than I think Ikari goes in. Reasons why is because that's when Marinette was smart to reveal herself as Minnie Mouse. I think that's what she said. If I might have forgotten, and then making Adrian or Cat Noir believe that, oh, Marinette is not Ladybug, or it can't be Ladybug because she was the one with the mouse Miraculous. So yes, yeah, there was almost an identity, not reveal, but figure out. Like she and Adrian almost figure it out. So that was interesting. Next one, Cat Blank. Guys, I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but Cat Blank was an interesting episode, and I felt for Adrian, like his pain and everything. And just Gabriel being the worst father ever, and my reaction was crazy. But as a favorite, it's definitely a posthumous. I'm already putting it up here. It's posthumous, but because of the whole confusion of going back and forth from future to present to past, it was I don't think it was a good structured story, in my opinion. You guys might think it was great. That's totally fine. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. But for me, it was more confusing. And I didn't, I was so happy when they knew each other's identities. And Adrian was so happy. And even Gorilla Man was being a great Gorilla Man, like letting Adrian go to just help Marinette and just being the worst Gabriel. Oh my gosh. That made me mad, but to be honest, I'm putting it right here. I'm sorry. Thing is, people are gonna hate me now. I can't believe I put it right there. I would watch these again multiple times than I would watch Chat Blanc, Cat Blanc. Because I enjoyed the animation and animation. I enjoyed the craziness of what happened with the heroes and just Sabrina getting a really like powerful akumatized like special powers and stuff like that, and Mayura showing up and stuff like that, and this just my blood, and Mayura doing her own thing and not really getting Hawkmoth into it, and Feast. I would watch Feast even then to watch that. It's crazy. I don't know. I think it's just been me thinking about it, but I know my reaction was crazy then. Like, definitely. Like, if maybe I was tier listing back then, it would probably be up here, but just noticing how much I enjoyed the episodes and what they have in it. I can change my mind and just put things like, oh, I actually like this, I like this better, I enjoy it better. So yeah, sorry, that was a long explanation, but I can't believe I put it back. I can't believe it, but at the same time, I can believe it because that's how I feel and that's how I see it. But oh well. Felix. Oh, he made me mad. Oh, he kind of made me mad. Not as mad as Lila. Ooh, when Lila enters, it's like, Felix. It was a good episode. It was good, but oof. He was such a mean jerk. I did not like it whatsoever. Like, Liar, he reminds me of Lila. Like, I even think, like, in the season finale of season 4, Felix is gonna be either, like, the newest Hawkmoth or, you know, like, the next villain. Something. I'm not sure, but oof, that's gonna be crazy. So, with this one, I think I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right there. Felix goes right there. Because I think I did like it better than Party Crasher. But yeah. Love Eater or Love Hunter? To be honest, I did not like the Akuma villain. But I see how in this one, like part 1 and 2, I wish I could put them together, but it's definitely a good episode. I'm gonna put it up there. Ooh, look at good is getting 2 layers. And then this, of course, is gonna be a top 1 because of Master Fu leaving and just Marinette becoming the Guardian. That was big. But to me, I think Oblivion was way... No! The thing is, my after reaction was... I was shocked. Should I put it... Is it better than Oblivion? It is better because it's a season finale. Same thing I did with season 2. The season finale usually tops it off. But yeah, for me, like, part 1 was good, but I just then, you know, realization that... that did that. Well, actually, okay. No. It's gonna go in posthumous, but it's gonna go past Chameleon. I would probably watch part 1, part 2 again. But yeah. I think this looks good. This looks good. Okay, well guys, this was every single episode in season 3. And we have One Exists, which I think is a logical reasoning to put Stormy Weather 2 there. And that's everything else. And there's not one episode that was not so good. Unless there was another episode of Gigantium. Which in season 4 we kind of do have again? Oh wait, that was the Senti Monster Lollipop. But yeah. Miraculous. Well, I hope you guys like my decision and enjoyed where I put these characters, or characters put these episodes. I am tired, I'm sorry. But yeah, and I'm really curious on what you guys think. Like which episode you enjoyed the most and which you would put, I don't know, like where would you put Cat Blank? Would you put it over like these episodes, or I don't know, but even like the smallest detail could even change my mind to like, yes, what Adrian felt, or how Marinette dealt with this akumatized villain, or seriously, like Marinette was not doing so well in the first 5 episodes of season 3. I think almost every single akumatized villain in the first 5 episodes was her fault, or led to her something. It was like kind of started her fault. It was crazy. Well, I definitely enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this too, and I'm gonna end it here, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like this, and Hungry Home is gonna be out now. Woo! But remember guys, be miraculous, simply the best, up to the test, when things go wrong. Pound it.